Hey guys, Joel here, and welcome back to an episode. And oh my god, I'm already laughing about it because this is crazy. And what I'm gonna talk about today, little story for you guys, little rant. Just wanted to vent about this and everything with this incident that happened on eBay. This was a big rant pretty much on eBay. Well, on the sellers on eBay, I should say, and everything that happened to me a couple of days ago. But at least a positive thing is, everything was resolved and everything, thanks to eBay. But yeah, I just wanted to explain this real quick. So the video I've done a couple of days ago on the PlayStation 1 Slim, I just call it the PS1 Slim because I know it's the original PS1 and the Slim version of it. I know people call it different. Some people just call it the PS1, like that and everything. But like how they have the PS2 Slim, the PS3 Super Slim, PS4 Slim, everything. That's just how I call it. I don't even call it different, but I know. But I just call it PS1 Slim. So yeah, so that video when I talked about the PS1 Slim and everything, I was hyped about it and everything like that. And when I spoke about in the video, after when I spoke about in the video after it was pretty much done, I should say, when I was almost done with it, I said, after this I was gonna test it out, and because I wanted to do the soft mod, everything like that, and follow that video on YouTube that I watched a couple of like a week ago, I should say, like 2 weeks ago, and everything. That's a simple video or whatever, just to soft mod the PS1 memory card and everything, so that way I can play some reproduction on PS1 games for like super expensive ones that I really don't want to spend arm and a leg for. So I hooked it up and everything. Well, one of the things I've noticed actually is I think I spoke about in the video too, is like how the controller was a little bit like filthy or whatever and everything like that. Well, filthy I should say, and everything. I had to clean it and that wasn't in the description and everything like that. So that's something I noticed and everything. I was not happy about that. But like once I hooked up the system and everything and turned it on, I've noticed there was like some weird lines or something on the TV and everything like that. How you call it? I don't know the other word for it, but like a static lines or whatever they call it. I just call this lines, whatever. Those weird lines, whatever, on the TV. I'm like, what the hell's going on? You know? Because I had bought recently what's it called? The RCA to HDMI adapters. The reason why I bought that is because I feel like when you use the cables, like the composite cables, component cables, whatever like that, it like the picture looks much better, much more clearer than if you buy those HD to HDMI adapters, they call it. Like those little like little stick. And you just plug it into the back of the console, and then you just plug the HDMI cable into that and just put it into TV to get the input that way and everything like that. And so I put it that way. And I never liked them because it's kind of blurry-ish in a way and everything. So that's the reason why I decided to get that and got this one. Because also, now that I have this, I can do some more videos and everything, some PS2 games and stuff I want to talk about, and I can actually finally do it, and everything like that. Do it, the way I want to do it, pretty much. I feel like those cables is much better. So I tested out. I tested out the PS1 Slim with that cable and everything like that when I plugged in the composite cables, and I was thinking maybe it was the adapter. At the time I was like, maybe it's this adapter that's having these weird lines and everything. I'm like, yeah. So what I did first is I tested one game. I booted up on Final Fantasy Anthology and everything. That game that I got that I also did a video on like a week ago, whatever. And I still saw the weird lines on it when the game started up. So okay, I think it could be the system, but let me not jump to that conclusion yet. So I took out the composite cables from the PS1 Slim and I tried it with my PS2, and then on the PS2 it was fine. There was no squiggly line, whatever you want to call it, those lines or whatever on the TV or whatever like that. Everything was good. The picture was good and everything like that. So that's why okay, it's definitely the system. So right then and there, I got pissed off. I was like, "You serious?" So this guy sold me a defective console. Not only that, but also I think I also mentioned that video as well. Like the button that you press to open it, sometimes it won't lock. The disc tray wouldn't lock unless you play around with the open button a little bit. Then it locks into place. So that was another negative I found. And on top of, like I said, the control is filthy. But the main issue was that the console was defective. Honestly, that's the main reason why I was returning it. Because if it wasn't for that, I still would have kept it. Even though I wasn't a big fan of the main menu screen, because I didn't notice that with the PS1 that the main menu screen is different from the original PlayStation 1's memory. I mean, from the main menu screen on the PS1, the original one. I like why they change that for? It looks I don't like it at all. It looks terrible. So so I got mad and everything. I was like, all right, so I'm returning this and everything. I like screw that. I'm just gonna get the original back, the one that I remember and everything back as a child. I'm just gonna get that one, even though it's more of the bigger, bulkier version. I'm like, whatever. I'm gonna get this one back anyways because like I said with the main menu screen, I like that more. So I put in a return and everything, and put it as item defective and everything like that. put in the description box of what happened and everything like that, and like a brief description of what happened and why I'm returning it, and also like show them just a picture of it and everything like that. And I just waited. So then I mean, well, he had free shipping on. I mean, free returns on, which was great. So then I was able to get the label and everything like that to print it out and send it back to the post office. So I printed out, I got the package ready, and the following day I returned it. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention when it comes to that. When I had ordered it, I had to wait like a week and a half to finally get the damn package. Like I felt like this guy was just he had the counts, like he had the label printed out, but he didn't send it to the post office. Like he just had it in his house for some reason. I don't know if he was lazy or whatever like that. He just wanted to do whatever he wanted to do it, because I kept tracking it. It still showed that the post office haven't received the package yet or whatever. To like process and everything in the system. Like what's going on? And so I had to reach out to this guy to finally like kind of get it shipped. So I know he was lying about that. Definitely knew he was lying about that. But I returned it and everything. This guy got it in like 3 days. Super fast. He got the item back, compared to me, who had to wait like a freaking week and a half just to get the damn system, and a defective one at that. So I waited all that long for nothing. So he got it back. Then they said to wait till like what was it, Thursday, for the refund, the latest for the refund and everything like that. So it was 2 days ago. I saw that I saw an email that I got a refund. I was like, oh, okay, good. So he sent me the refund. So I went in the app and everything, and I saw it said a partial refund. So this is where everything is. This is where I'm gonna explain everything that happened here, because this is what really pissed me off. So this is what the rant is really about. But that's what he wanted to like cover, talk, like I just like to do it that way, It's like a little story for you guys. Like this is what happened first, and then this is like that. So I saw the partial refund. I clicked on to see why. What do you mean a partial refund? So I clicked on to see. This guy only gave me $65 because in total the console was 130 and everything. Tax everything was 130 for it. 130 and a couple of change. I think 40 cents, like that, 30 cents, whatever, like that. And that's all he said. He only refunded me partially for $35 and I think 33 cents or whatever like that. And in the description, this is what really pissed me off. Because in the description, he had a picture, right? He had a picture of a different console. It wasn't the one. There wasn't the PlayStation, the PS1 Slim that I returned to him. He had the original PS1. Like it looked all messed up or broke or whatever in the picture with the white control, the same control that I returned. The same one that he gave to me, anything like that. And in the description, he wanted to say, oh, the buyer returned the different console that wasn't what they sold me. And he said I sent him back a broke ass. That's what he said, a broke ass console, whatever like that. And then he's expecting to get a full refund. He said I have to return the right product to him to get a refund, to get the full refund. Oh my god, guys, I was really pissed off at that. I was like, are you serious? That is pissing me off. That like lying, number one, and like replacing the console with a different console that I returned to you, and on top of that cursing at me, So that right there, I was like, yeah. I was heated, guys. Like I was so pissed off. Like I was like, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I was so mad and everything like that. I quickly just open a case and everything, because it's so hard sometimes to really like try to get in touch with somebody. eBay, I don't know why it's like that. It's not like Amazon. That's why I usually like to order things from Amazon. This is why I really don't like to order shit from eBay and everything like that, because I always have to deal with stuff like this. But what's it? I opened the case and everything like that, and the first thing I wanted to know what was happening and everything. It's like I told them I didn't get my full refund. This person lied and everything like that, so I want you guys to step in, whatever the option is. So they open a case to start investigating and everything like that, and they give you a reason why. So I put in the description box what happened. This guy lied to me. He's a scammer and everything like that, dishonest, cursed at me and everything like that, and don't want to give my full refund back when he got the damn product back and everything like that. So that's what I did. So like after what was it? Like after 10 minutes, I would say. Maybe like I'll say 30 minutes, but I know it was less than that. I'll say like 30 minutes. After that, I saw another email from eBay, from the team, whatever that department that deals with that stuff. They sent me an email saying that good news, you're getting your full refund. You're getting the other $65 or whatever he owes you and everything like that. So in total, I got my $130 back. I was like, yes, thank you, thank you. Like I was pissed off. I'm like, yeah, don't fucking play with me. That's what I said in my head and everything. Like, don't play with me. Like I've been on eBay for years. Like I've been buying and selling on eBay for years. The first thing I ever, like when I first made my account on eBay back in the day, I don't remember which year it was. I think it was 2010 or 2011. The first thing I did on that was sell a phone. I remember that. I don't remember which phone it was, but that was the first thing I did. The first thing I did was sell something, not buy something on there. And ever since, that's when I like, okay, this is easy. It's simple, to sell everything like that. And that's when I fell in love with the app, like with the website, I should say, at the time. And I started like selling a lot on there and buying a lot on there and everything like that. So I know the deal. I know how these people are and everything like that. And I have bought a lot of products on there where people claim is tested, is working or whatever, is cleaned or whatever. And then when you get it, it's a whole different story. It's not working or something's defective on it or whatever like that. It's dirty and it's not how the pictures like portrayed to be. It's like they show something different in the picture and they give you something that they give you the opposite of what you ordered and everything like that. I know this stuff, so like this guy better not play with me because I was serious. And like, if he was gonna cheat me out of my money, like if they wasn't able to help me, I would have took things further. With that, like I wasn't playing around with that guy. So I got my money back and everything like that. I was happy, and they said a little survey, so I told them everything, like what this guy did to me. I told him I appreciate them for stepping in and taking care of the situation really quickly and everything like that. And you guys should definitely look into these people because they're scammers and shit. So right after that, I went and reported his account as well because I'm like, no, you think you're not getting away with just that? So I reported his account and left negative feedback on it as well. So just for other people to see, like I left negative feedback. I told people like this guy is a liar, he's a scammer or whatever like that, and he cursed at me and talked about I sold him a broke ass console or whatever. When I'm not, I mean, sent him back when that wasn't even the same console in the picture. He replaced it with another one, whatever one he had lying around the house or whatever, and tried to lie and saying this is what I returned to him. Are you serious? I was really mad, guy. I was like, oh my god, I was so heated and everything like that. So I was really happy. Thank you to eBay. Thank God for eBay for that. Like they resolved the issue quickly. It only took like I said, I'll just say less than 30 minutes or whatever, just to resolve the issue and everything like that. And I even said in the thing too when I opened the case on them to have eBay step in. I told eBay I was like, I have all the proof. I have pictures and I have videos and stuff like video, all this stuff I have because whenever I get these products in the mail, I always like to have pictures and videos, and also because I'm always so hyped to have this thing. So like, oh, I quickly show a picture to my friend or whatever, or like video or whatever, like on WhatsApp and stuff like that. I usually do, and everything like that. I have all these stuff. I have these stuff as proof. This is what I have. So I'm like, come on, you serious? So these guys try to really scam me out of money and shit and everything like that. I'm like, nope. So I left negative feedback and I reported him. Like, yeah, you're not getting away with that. Like, I hope they look into that and something, ban him or something like that because that was messed up to do. So that's also what I wanted to get in when it comes to like a life lesson to teach you guys something to like let you guys know if you buying like when you're buying anything on eBay, like games, phones, whatever like that. I'm gonna let you know right now. Avoid any people, any accounts that have anything with the name store in it. Electronic store, video game store, or whatever that shit. I'm all for supporting like small business and everything, but these people I can't support. I'm sorry. Like these people just ruin it for me, and this is the reason why most of the time I just rather just go and buy shit from like big corporations and stuff, which I don't really want to do. But these people love to scam me out of money. So avoid anybody like that, any names like that, anything on eBay where it's like electronic store or anything with the store at the end of it, whatever. Avoid those people because those are the people that's always trying to scam me out of money. Those are people that always are dishonest. They have fake pictures of a clean console that you're not even getting, when it arrives. Slow shipping. They always have some kind of excuse to tell you why this happened or whatever like that. Or they always try to scam you or try to like give you partial refunds when you return something that was their fault, in the beginning. Like, come on, you serious? And like they sell you defective crap that they always talk about, oh, this was tested by whoever skilled experts or whatever, and we give this an A or we rank this at this or whatever like that, when it's all just a lie. There's plenty of times where I've also ordered like phones, like used phones from these same people, like the electronic store, phone seller stores or whatever like that. Anything with the store name in it, whatever like that. I got it and it was not what I've gotten. It wasn't the same thing I saw, I should say, or the same thing I've read in the description. I got something that was effective. Sometimes the phones, like the volume keys don't work, or something's wrong with the audio on the phone or something like that. It happened. It happened, or like the scratch marks on the screen or something like that. And they don't tell you this stuff. Or the USB, the power port is not working when you try to charge it. Things like that. They're not saying these things. They're lying in the description and saying that these stuff is fine. These things was tested, these things was cleaned, and they're not. So I'm just letting you guys know. Just avoid those people. Also, whenever you you're ordering from these people, make sure if you are going to still order from anyone with the stores in the name, whatever, just at least go to their account and check their feedback. If you see more than 5 negatives, then don't trust them. That's what I'm gonna let you guys know. I mean, you guys probably think, okay, this five is 5 negatives. That's not much, but I'm letting you guys know that that's an issue because a lot of these times these people who give them positive reviews and everything is because they pretty much like they give them negative reviews at first and they try to like just try to find some way like to like I don't know the message or like to persuade them whatever to like like rethink that or whatever like that. They'll send you back another feedback, whatever they call it on there. The sellers can send you where you can like change your feedback, whatever, if they do this for you or they do that, whatever. They sometimes those people, those buyers are not honest people either. So they'll just say whatever. Especially if it's come like that, but you're getting something free or whatever like that, they'll do it. Oh, I'll give you a little gift card or whatever for next time you shop at my store and stuff like that. Just please change your review on us and your feedback on us. They do shit like that all the time because it has happened to me as well where they have sent me things like that, to resolve an issue and everything like that. But I'm just gonna let you guys know if it's 5 negatives, like I said, 5 or more, don't go with it. Just don't even take the chance because I've done that so many times with people who have more than 5 negatives or 18, 20 or whatever like that, and I'm not really looking into that. I'm just looking at how much positives they have or how many star reviews like they have, the star ratings and stuff. And I always get shit stuff, like for shit products and everything like that. So I feel like it's best to just go when you're buying games, retro games and everything like that. Just buy from people like me. They're the true gamers, the people that actually had these games, play these games and actually keep these games in good condition, everything like that, and cleaned up or whatever like that. Make sure they tested them, everything like that. And they'll go after these electronic stores, whatever, that don't even give a shit about these. So they don't even play games, they're just selling it just to make money. So that's the reason why now I'm just gonna be more strict with that. I'm gonna focus more like I said, if it's like this a gamer who played the game, whatever, is selling it. They don't want it no more. They just want the money. They need the money for financial situations, whatever like that. I'm gonna go with them. I'm gonna buy it from them. Because they can't be trusted anymore. these sellers on eBay cannot be trusted, and a lot of people I've heard have been scammed on there. A lot of scammers on there, fraud and all that shit. So you just gotta be careful. So that's really what I want to talk about today and everything. Just like I said, this is what I like. Just life lesson right there. My little story, what happened. My little rant, my little this vent and everything. I just wanted to let you guys know and everything for this video because I don't really do this often. So yeah, like pretty much telling you guys something that happened in my life, whatever like that, and just talking about it. But hey, this is game related. That's the reason why I'm talking about that. That's why I have it on here on the channel and everything. So that's why I have it uploaded on here because yeah, it's still game related and everything I'm talking about. And it's just messed up with how people are, like the things people do, like evil shit people do just for money and stuff like that. I hate that so much. And damn, my thought was ready to get John talking. We're about to go get some water. And but yeah, so I think that's it with that. That's all I want to talk about. I don't know if I missed anything else. So let me see. Yeah, I think that was it. I think that was it. And yeah, so like I said, like people is messed up nowadays. It's so messed up in the things they do now, and just for money, And that just pisses me off. So like I said, just be careful now with those people with the stores and their name and shit like that. Whenever you buying things on eBay, and anything else, yeah, that's it. But yeah, I was just like, am I missing anything? But yeah, so that's it. So I got my money back. I actually just checked and everything. So my money's back and everything. So I'm happy about that in my account. So I'm really happy. Thank you again to eBay for that. And for now, I'm just gonna hold off because for now I'm just whatever PS1 games I can afford or whatever, I'll just get and just continue playing them on the PS2 because a lot of these games are better. The PS1 games are actually better to play on the PS2 anyways. Even already they say the same, so I usually like that. So for now I'll do that, and down the line I'll just get one. I did see a nice one though. I did see a nice original PlayStation 1 that I added to my cart. The guy was actually selling for less. It looked really good, looks clean, everything like that. It's not one of those store accounts or whatever like that. I can trust him, and then he doesn't have any negatives or anything as well. Negative feedback. This is mostly positives and everything. Just like how I have, like I should say all positives. Yeah. Do I have one neutral on my account? No, actually no. I have all positive. Yeah. I have all positives, no negatives, nothing. So yeah. So like I said, that's the people to trust. People like me, that's honest and everything like that. It's not gonna try to scam you out of money. I don't do shit like that. Definitely don't do things like that. I don't try to scam people out of money. I'm sorry. Not that type of person. But yeah, so but like I said, I'm gonna hold off for now. I do have, by the way, another game or another PS1 game coming to mail. It's a game that, oh my god, So happy to finally get this soon. And it's a game that I played back then as a child in a demo back then, the PS1. So stay tuned for that. Definitely be talking about that one when I get it this week. I think this is gonna come in on Wednesday, or no, Tuesday. I think it said Tuesday. Maybe it's Wednesday. I don't know. I'll double check. But yeah, and the guy hasn't shipped out yet because it's Sunday, so the post office is not open. But yeah, and yeah, I think that's it. But I'm trying to see if there's anything else I wanted to mention about that. No, yeah, that was it. Yeah, I usually like to just think about it first because sometimes when after I end this and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot something, But yeah, so that's it. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this, and hope you guys learned something from this as well. When it comes to you guys that buys retro games on eBay, just be careful. Just be careful, And well, one last thing, the reason why also I usually buy, I should say, on eBay, because you just most of the time they usually have good deals as opposed to like these retro gaming stores, that you find in the areas or whatever like that. They usually be in the city or whatever state you guys live in. I'm not gonna say one lives here, but whatever state you guys live in, whatever retro game stores you have out there. I know here, usually Manhattan and stuff like that. They have, I think they have like one or two in Queens or whatever. They're usually expensive, like an arm and a leg for a lot of these games that they sell in there. That's why I rather just go on eBay and the website and just get a lot of these stuff for free. And then for you people who love auctions and stuff like that, you can always get these games for good deals if you really good at auctions and you know how to really how to really use that system to your advantage. Everything. I really don't like it. I honestly just like to buy an auction. I don't like to wait on that stuff and try to bid on this with other people. Like it's kind of like competition. I don't like that type of stuff. But yeah, but hey, if you guys can take advantage of it and know how to do it good and get your money's worth, get a good deal, then go for it. But this is why, like I said, I like eBay more because a lot of people don't sell these things for that much. It's a little bit more cheaper. Let's say this retro game store and this on well, they have websites too. And on their website, they're selling this PS1 game, this PS2 game for like $150. On eBay, this person's selling it for like $120. So I mean, it's still a lot, but hey, you're still saving money. So that's the reason. That's what I'm talking about. When it comes to eBay and when it comes to these retro gaming stores, and that's what I'm talking about. It's hard for me to really support these small businesses when a lot of them just only care about money. They're just trying to scam you out of money and shit like that. I don't like that. So yeah, and I think that's it. Yeah, I think that was the last thing I had to cover. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I definitely appreciate it, and let me know in the comment section. Down below, like whatever happened to you guys. If any of these things ever happened to you guys. In these type of situations. These incidents and shit on eBay or any other website you guys use or whatever like that. Just let me know. But yeah, so so hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.